Hi Collective, welcome to Sacred Wisdom Oracle. I'm Sophia and I'm back for another reading. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope you're enjoying your weekend and getting to do something relaxing or something that you enjoy. So I do want to just take a quick second to welcome everyone back and a big welcome to the family, to my new subscribers. This is going to be a general collective reading. So one part of the reading may resonate and another part may not, and that's completely okay, all right? This is not a personal reading, so please understand how that works and how this essentially works with tarot and this being collective, okay? Please use your discernment and always make sure that you've done the proper research before making any final decision on anything, okay? But again, use your discernment, and if you pray, then perhaps praying for clarification is something that you may want to do on top of this reading as well, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. So I don't want to start off on a negative foot, but you could be dealing with an entitled energy. This entitled energy may have no discipline and no empathy, okay? And those three words, those descriptive words I just explained about a personality trait or a situation in regards to this, that's going to most likely it's going to be very clear who this individual is based on just those three descriptive words, okay? And this is not to like diss on anyone, okay? So if this is somebody that is close to you in your life, I am in no way putting them down. I'm just using this as a descriptive sentence to let you guys know that if that is something you're dealing with, then this reading is going to be for you, okay? So again, this could be work related, this could be family related, this could be friend group related, this could essentially be anything, okay? So just take it how it resonates for your situation. All right, so let's go ahead and get into things, you guys. I am going to say a quick prayer while I'm cleansing. I'm going to ring my bells, and then we'll get right into things, okay? Divine angels, ancestors, spirit, and guides, I call upon you to surround myself and the collective with your love, light, and guidance with the highest protection. I ask that only beings of light enter the space, offering wisdom for the collective's highest good. Guide me with clarity, shield me from harm, and help me to see what is needed in this read. I'm going to ring the bells real quickly, okay, you guys? So if you guys have headphones in or your device is up loud, you might want to just turn it down a little bit, okay? All right. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can I get some overall energy for this collective general reading? What does the collective need to know in regards to this reading, perhaps to the beginning message? We have Bugaboo. I'm not going to comment on anything until I get some more information, okay? And we have Hater. So you could be dealing with a Bugaboo hater here. Something about getting a room, hotel, motel. Now, this doesn't have to be that, because look at the bottom. It says pleasures. So this Bugaboo hater could take pleasure in doing something here in order to get a new beginning. So someone could be purposely doing something because they want to have a new beginning. Ooh, caution. They could have already been cautioned to not do this. Game over. All right, that's the reading, you guys. No, I'm just kidding. So someone could have been literally cautioned, do not do this, or it's going to be game over, and they did it anyway. They actually got pleasure from this. The word is shade and fraud. Gets pleasure, and others misfortune. That could be what this is. Or this person just simply has something to gain from doing this, okay? And usually that's a situation. Usually someone has something to gain, like a new beginning. This could be in love and money, what have you. And again, this person could have been cautioned. At this particular moment, I'm getting that they may have nothing to lose. So essentially, everything that they've done is already perhaps on record, or they've already done so much that it's not going to make a difference if they do anything else because they're already caught up. That could be the situation. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can I get some more information here? Clarify bugaboo. Can I just get one card? Beware of anyone new trying to enter your life. This could be a bugaboo. They could be wanting to watch you. This literally just fell off the bottom or the top of the deck. Okay, so you could be dealing with some sort of cycle of bad luck in like threes. Okay, I'm not going to take it because it didn't actually flip out, but let's go ahead and get clarification for hater. What do we need to know about this hater? Who's this hater? Holy Spirit. So this hater could be altering your values and morals on making life decisions. So somebody could be literally like altering some sort of information, whether this is your words. They could be twisting your words when it comes to your morals or your values. Can I get one more for hater, please? Causing you car problems, flat tires, engine shutdown, dead battery, broken mirrors, dents, and scratches. So this hater may be trying to do something to your vehicle, if you have one. That's too many. All right, let's get clarification for getting a room. Your significant other is sending you negativity. So this could be somebody you're dating or did date. They could get pleasure in sending some type of negativity your way. One more. One more for getting a pleasure. Okay, so we've got... Oh, okay. So your significant other or somebody you've dated in the past, they could be sending negativity your way along with trying to get you to be in a freak accident. They could have been trying to cause some sort of unexplained body pain or numbness. I'm going to go back here to Bugaboo. I want one more, Holy Spirit. We have blocked heart chakra. This person could be trying to send somebody in that affects your balance. Someone may want your heart chakra blocked because they know you're a beautiful, compassionate, empathy-having person. They also know that you are very mindful in relationships. You're loving, you're healing, you're nurturing. So at this particular point, you may need to beware of anyone new entering your life. This could be friend. This could be, I'm not going to take these, you guys, because now they didn't I cannot talk today. They did not come out face up, okay? So you could have a family or generational curse here. this could be that someone, this bugaboo perhaps, has a blocked root chakra. They could be having issues with grounding and perhaps needing security, stability, or support. So this, something about that could be significant. So this could have to do with some type of security or support. And I don't even really want to say what I'm picking up on, but you have a family generational curse here. So this person could have literally brought you into something that you have no business being in. This could be somebody that is in your family. This person could have a blocked root chakra, a blocked heart chakra. They could be trying to send someone in. So an ex-friend could be still pressed by something that transpired. This could be who this bugaboo is. All right, let's move on. Clarify expecting. There could be social media posts or memes that are directed towards you. You could be expecting this, or somebody could be doing this to create problems with a new beginning. One more for expecting. Masculine hater. So someone here could be a masculine hater that is posting to social media and or directing memes towards you. Clarify caution. Ooh. The person that is sending you negativity could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be who this masculine hater is that was cautioned to not do something. Daily mantra: by the power of 3 by 3, may the bad vibes stay away from me. So you may need to speak that mantra. Clarify game over. Stalker, spying on your social media or in person. It's going to be game over for this stalker. The stalker could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They could have been cautioned to not do something here, but they may have done it anyway. They may have been wanting to cause you to have a blocked throat chakra. One more for game over, please. You already know who this person is. Tap into your intuition. Ask for guidance. Something could have happened in Mars retrograde or in an upcoming Mars retrograde. This person's impulsive rage of anger, hostility, or whatever could have created some sort of major blowout fights or something harmful to you. All right, let's keep going. Let's get into this. Now, this deck is not going to resonate for everyone. This deck is, yeah, it's a little wild. So, again, you may or may not resonate with this information. All right. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Can we get some clarification for Bugaboo? What does the collective need to know? E. Somebody with the initial E, first, middle, or last, could be involved in this. This could be this Bugaboo that's involved here. Clarify Bugaboo. ID card. So someone's literally, somebody could have the initial E, first, middle, or last on their, as their identification. One more. Karmic interference. Yeah, this person, E, first, middle, or last, could be involved in some sort of karmic interference. Hold on, I gotta, these keep getting caught on things. All right, so ID card. Karmic interference. This person could be interfering karmically in your life because they have a blocked heart chakra or root chakra. This could be where your generational family curse could be being passed down through. Clarify hater, jail or prison. This person is going to jail or prison. Now, it doesn't have to be someone with the initial E, first, middle, or last. It could just be this hater in general. This hater who was altering your values and morals and or trying to alter your life decisions. This particular person could also be going to jail because of car problems, because they made a deal with the devil. This hater made a deal with the devil and now they're going to prison. Clarify getting a room, pleasures, religious, not spiritual. That's how you can know also who this person is. This significant person is sending you negativity. They could have been trying to cause you some sort of unexplained accident, numbness, or body pains because this person's religious, not spiritual. Clarify expecting. Actually, let's get one more for getting a room. Cryptocurrency. Somebody could have paid someone to create an unexplained accident for you. They could have paid them with crypto. Clarify expecting or a new beginning. Masculine hater, hush money. So somebody could have paid hush money to someone with crypto. Or, yeah, something like that. Wow. Come through, Spirit. All right, let's get one more for expecting. So disrespectful. Whatever this masculine hater did is really incredibly disrespectful. They could have put out like a social media post or a meme on you that was so disrespectful. Clarify caution. This could have been on you, or there's somebody with the initial U, first, middle, or last. Clarify caution, please, Holy Spirit. Trick. This earth sign could have been trying to trick you. So be cautioned. This earth sign is trying to trick you, collective. Government check scam. And recognized from a past life. So you could have a very serious soul connection with this person. You could actually recognize their soul from a past life. This person, this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, could have tried to do something when it comes to a government check scam. They could have said this about you. Clarify game over. Post office. Something could have happened with the post office. Somebody could have done a government check scam through the post office. Somebody could have sent you some type of like link or something. This could be the stalker trying to keep you quiet. Let's get one more, please, for game over. Whatever this person did to stalk you, they could have... Something about the post office, a package, something about a neighbor. A neighbor could have been involved in this stalking. You could know who this person is. You could even recognize them from somewhere in your... So this doesn't have to be that you actually recognize them from a past life, like their soul, but you could recognize this person from your past. Okay? So that being said, this neighbor stalker could be involved. It could be game over for them now. Something about the post office and recognizing this person. Can I get one more, Holy Spirit? Fake friend, enemy. So this neighbor could be a fake friend or an enemy. This person that you recognize from your past could be somebody that you know who it is, because they're an enemy or a fake friend, and now they could be wanting to keep you quiet. Somebody could be getting, it's game over for this person. They could be getting convicted and be guilty of this situation. All right, let me get one more for Bugaboo, please. Military family could be involved. Someone, this Bugaboo could have a military identification card that did this karmic interference. All right, what else do we need to know about this hater, Holy Spirit? Heartless. This hater's truly heartless. This person could also be entitled. They could have no direction, or there's a difference between no direction and lazy, but I just heard lazy. Foreclosure. This hater could be worried about foreclosure, or maybe not so much foreclosure, but they could be worried if they go to jail, their house could be taken, and or if they bought a house with some type of money here that was hush money or something like that, this could be taken. Let's get one more for hater. Bank statement. So something on a bank statement could be what causes this person to lose a house. One more for Bugaboo, please. Forbidden. So this karmic interference could have been done by military family. Whatever they did was forbidden here. And this could be an ex-friend being pressed about something that transpired, so they decided to run some sort of karmic interference. Let's get some tarot. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can I get some clarification for Bugaboo? What do we need to know about this ID card, Bugaboo military family, who ran some sort of karmic interference? This military family could have ran some sort of karmic interference with somebody that you were ex-friends with. Yeah, they worked together. This could have been 3 people or more. They could have been celebrating too soon. That in regards to something that was done to be a bugaboo towards you. There could also be 3 women involved. One with black hair, one with brown hair, and one with blonde hair. Yeah, and we have... Oh, this deck is in reverse. Hold on, let me... So somebody could be getting karma for this. This could be a father energy, because The number 4 in tarot, because this equals out to be a 13. Sorry, y'all, this light. So Wheel of Fortune is a 10, and this 3 of Cups is a 3, equaling 14. Wait. 13, 4. Sorry, a 4. So this could be a boss energy, and this Emperor energy here could be a father. This person could be military or ex-military. They could have done something here that they're receiving karma for. Clarify hater, jail or prison, heartless. Somebody could have done something when it comes to a romantic interest. They could have done something really heartless when it came to this. This could be what's putting them in jail or prison. We have Queen of Swords. You could have already, look at this. You could already know who this is. Or something, this could be an ex or somebody that you dated. You could have cut this person off. You could have finally protected yourself. And then when you did this, this person decided to start making heartless decisions. This person could have E, first, middle, or last. Yeah, the World. Now this cycle could be over here, or this is what they're worried about. So they could be worried if the cycle's over, they're going to go to jail or prison because they did something heartless. Somebody could have done something heartless when it comes to a bank account. They could have tried to foreclose on this, essentially taking it. This could be why they're going to jail or prison. Clarify getting a room. This person could be religious, not spiritual. And we have the Lovers. Hold on, I gotta cover this. So this is a choice that they made here. They could have, this could be someone you dated. Hold on, let me see what else we've got here. Yeah, they could have made a deal with the devil. This could, oh shoot. This could be an ex or someone you dated. So they could have made a deal with the devil in order to send you a freak accident or some sort of issues with your body. They could have done something like 6 times. This could be some type of a setup. They could have been wanting you to look at something. Look in their direction so they could snake you. They could have even wanted you to eat something that you shouldn't have eaten, or something poisonous. But you are protected by angels. There could be a Gemini involved. Taurus, or sorry, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini could be involved. So air sign, even a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Clarify hush money, please. So Princess of Swords. So this is a Page of Swords energy. Somebody could have been watching. They were expecting. They could have paid someone hush money. This masculine hater could have paid someone hush money. They were really disrespectful in what they did. This could have been to watch you. Clarify expecting new beginning, hush money. Hold on a second, you guys. Somebody could be watching you through, like they could have set up like a camera or something in like a table in your home, or they could be wanting to come in after a period of watching you and iron things out. But there's something hidden within something in your home. A vase, a table perhaps. Now this may not be for you, okay? So if it's not, then just leave it, okay? One more for hush money. Justice. So you could be getting justice for the situation, collective. Why is this not staying? Okay, so you could be getting justice for this. For whoever this masculine hater is that did something really disrespectful. They could have paid someone hush money to put a camera or something in your home to watch you. Yeah, and yeah. Wow. Clarify caution. Earth sign trying to trick you. Yeah, so this could be someone in your family that has betrayed you. This person could have betrayed you 3 times in the past. This person could also have air signs somewhere in their chart. So this could be someone that's an earth sign, as well as someone who's an air sign, or even a water sign. Somebody could have heavy water in their chart, but they could also have a little bit of air. This person could have worked with an earth sign or someone who has earth in their chart somewhere to say something about a government check scam or trick you when it comes to a situation. This could have been, we have 14 again, you guys. So this again, or 13, which again could be, that equals a 4. So this could have been a father or boss-like energy here. We have heavy Libra as well as Pisces. There could be a masculine Pisces involved. You could have walked away from this family. Yeah, because you felt like they were like doing things to perhaps bind you to something. You could feel like they're just the straight up devil. Can I get one more for caution? Yeah, they worked on something here. This earth sign could have worked on something with your family. This person could be a Capricorn. This earth sign could be a Capricorn. King of Cups. So this could be like a father water sign. They could be coming to you like trying to emotionally plea for something. You could have felt like this situation already set sail a long time ago, that it was over with. Someone could also be like, now this doesn't really relate to this card, but there's a peacock on this card. Somebody could be like, fanning the flames of something, and then come in and act like they want to give you a cup of love, or come in and put this fire out for you. But whatever's gone on here, it's already been, they've already set sail when it comes to something. If they can't go backwards. There's no way to reverse this. This could be a masculine water sign. Now, they could have water anywhere in their chart, you guys. Whoever helped invest in this, there could be a female somewhere involved, as well as a male. Clarify game over. Princess of Cups. They could have done this to their own child. They wanted to keep their... Now, I'm getting this as an adult child. But they could have wanted to trap their own child. They could have been taking this slow game here. They could have been like slow and steady wins the race. Again, they could have been wanting to put you in a box or trap you or do something. They wanted to keep you. You can see she has a fish in a cup here. That they could have also wanted to give you a dirty offer when it comes to something, but in order to trap you. They wanted to keep you from blooming. I'm getting like throwing you to the wolves somehow. Instead, it's throwing you to like sharks. They could have also tried to say they were protecting their child by doing something. But actually what they did was extremely disrespectful. They could have done something with enemies. And you could know this because you see these people around you. These people could be enemies from your past that were stalking you. They could actually be your neighbors. Ooh. Someone could have been doing this for money, inheritance, family home, real estate, some sort of big money here. They could be wanting to keep you quiet about this money. They want this to stay hidden. They want to keep this family money a secret, keep it hidden, and or take it. So we have Pisces again. That you could be a Pisces. They're trying to do this with. This could be a feminine that has some type of control over a family, money, inheritance, real estate, something like that. It's interesting, I said throwing you to the wolves, and look at, there's two wolves on this card. And you can see the lobster wanting to crawl out, but it's afraid it's going to be attacked by wolves. You could be a Scorpio or have Scorpio somewhere in your chart. There could be people trying to protect something. They could be trying to protect something when it comes to a pathway to this property. One more for game over. Yeah. You're going to be triumphant against whatever the situation is here, collective. This could be over with now. You could be getting public recognition for everything you experience when it comes to these people. Or this situation could literally be going public. There could be an Aries or Leo involved in something, or Sagittarius even, but specifically a Leo. Something could have happened around Christmas time. Someone could have planted seeds in order to make something grow around Christmas time. This particular energy could also be military, or they want you to believe them because they're military. And you could be like, I don't care what you are. I don't care if you're God. You can't sit here and do what you're doing. And these people could essentially have been trying to play God in your life. But really what they did is put 3 swords in your heart. Princess of Pentacles. So Page of Pentacles. They could be coming in and wanting to give you a gift. But this is going to be a small gift. Much smaller than was intended or something. This may actually like afford you to be able to go on a vacation or travel somewhere, or somebody paid someone to travel. They invested in paying someone to travel to do something shady, to lie, or to start something or steal something. Yeah, to create a tower, you guys. Now everybody could actually be like jumping ship, is what I just heard. They're trying to avoid this tower. This could be this a king here, so a father energy, an Aries father energy. Queen of Wands in reverse. So this person, whoever, they could have worked with a female who's really dark and or did something negatively when it comes to a home, a relationship, a happiness. And the police are coming in because they know the truth. They've investigated something here. They could have investigated somebody trying to give you something to drink. And, you know, I don't want to, like, again, reaffirm negativity, but this person, somebody could have been involved in trying to poison you. They could have paid somebody to do this. They had literally sacrificed their own, perhaps, child with dark magic and a earth sign who constructed something here, and lights being shined on this. And this is why the truth's coming out, and the police are aware of whatever's transpired here. Yeah, somebody constructed something, a plan to do something really shady and like steal something. This could have been an inheritance. This could have been a home, real estate. They could have been wanting to create a tower for you. This was their choice to invest in this. Wow. Excuse me. Yeah, this was heavily investigated here. Now, the light is being shined on something, you guys. It could be having to do with something somebody tried to give you, like, and it wasn't good. I don't get that this was a gift. I get that this was something to do with either being poisoned, or they were acting like they love you and perhaps like doing something for your overall well-being, but the light's being shined on this in a different way. You could have been hoping perhaps that somebody would do some soul searching here, but I'm getting this person may not have done this. This Aries could also be religious but not spiritual. Someone could have paid hush money to someone, and justice is coming in for that. Someone could have paid someone hush money to watch you, to travel towards you or with you. This could have been a Leo. An Aquarius could be involved. Capricorn, Pisces, Virgo. Someone could be a doctor, or somebody doctored something here. Something about your DNA strand. This person could be related to you, like you could have the same DNA. They could have been saying that they were protecting you in some way, but they were actually doing something dark behind the scenes. This could have been a masculine or with a masculine. This could have been with a lover, an ex-lover, something like that. This ex-lover could have already been to prison. Let's get some more. Where are we at? All right, let's get just a little bit more information here. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can we get some clarification for bugaboo, military family, forbidden, missing? Oh my goodness. They're getting karma for running some sort of forbidden interference in your life to cause you to go missing. Or they could have been sending people towards you that wanted to date you, but really this was to cause you to go missing. Ew. One more for bugaboo, please. Hidden. They're trying to keep this hidden. Now, there could also be a missing letter or something. This could have been intercepted at the post office. You could feel like this person is like truly like reptilian, cold-blooded. Somebody met here, perhaps with military family, to do something forbidden. Sorry, y'all. I feel like when you guys can't see my face, there, that's better. Okay, so yeah, military family could be involved in this. There was a meeting perhaps that was forbidden here to cause someone to go missing or to do something cold-blooded. This could have been done by your family. They could have been trying to get people to enter your life. This could have been to even put you in jail or prison. Yeah. This is really gross. This was some sort of serious karmic interference. One more for hater, please. Home. Somebody could be going to jail or prison because they did something heartless when it comes to a home, a bank statement. They could have tried to take this home. They could have said you didn't have good values or morals. They made a deal with the devil to do something here. This person could have the initial E, first, middle, or last. So this person could have been on the up and up, but they made some sort of deal with the devil here. They could have got paid for this, or there was some sort of money involved on this bank statement or something to that effect. One more for hater. Yeah, they're trying to bury this. They could have even literally buried money. This could be on a property. Again, this person's initials could be first, middle, or last, and it could be E. Yeah, they could have done this because they were in debt. So they made a deal with the devil because they were in debt, and now they're trying to bury this. This person could be religious, not spiritual. They could have been paid with crypto. Somebody could have taken money. Clarify getting a room. Justice. Aliens. Somebody could have said something about aliens. Whatever they did could be completely foreign to you. They could have said you did something and you have absolutely no idea what this is, or what this is completely foreign. They could have even, like, somebody could have done something when it comes to DNA and said that there was some sort of alien DNA in your I don't know, DNA strand or something like that. Now, this is the other thing, is you could have been expecting some sort of new beginning. Okay, this could be with a relationship. This could be within the justice system. Okay? Somebody could have wanted to take this away from you. So you could have been expecting a new beginning when it came to like a court case or something. And somebody could have been hating on you and wanting you to be watched. They could have actually paid somebody hush money. Wow, cards are flying everywhere. And we have motel, hotel. So that's interesting because we just clarified getting a room. Somebody could paid this hush money to someone at a motel or hotel to watch. They could have been paying this person to watch you. This could have been a hater, masculine hater. This person could have a history of trying to create endings for you, collective. Clarify expecting new beginning. What's the collective need to know? Spouse or partner. This could be somebody that you've dated in the past. This masculine hater could be a spouse or partner, or this masculine hater worked with their spouse or partner to do something here. They could have even made some sort of fake post online about you. This doesn't have to be on social media. It could be anywhere on the web. This could have brought something to light here. They could have paid someone hush money to do this, to make this post. One more, please. Oh, wow. What did I just say? Social media. Somebody could have sent you a message on this social media platform. They could have given someone a gift to do this, or acted like what they did was to help you or something. Clarify caution. Justice. Somebody was cautioned to not be involved in a trick because justice is coming in for this betrayal. They could have done these betrayals more than once, like 3 times or more. They could have done these betrayals here with a Capricorn. They invested in whatever, or worked really hard on this in order to take something, to keep something hidden. They could have worked with an earth sign to trick you. Now they're going to be going into handcuffs. Woo! We have fraud and fire. So there could be a fire sign that did some sort of fraud here. They're trying to keep this a secret and say that they love you. so they can get away from whatever this is. Wow. They could have even like faked your passing. So like, let's say there was like a life insurance policy on you or something. They could have said you were gone and they needed to, I don't know, take this. Clarify. Ooh. Is it going to come out? No. Okay. One more for, yeah, run away. So somebody's trying to run away from something. They could have said something about a government check scam. This could have been something they said you were involved in. And then, like, you could have moved to protect yourself or something because you knew something weird was going on with somebody watching you. So you could have, like, moved away or something, collective. And they're trying to say you were running away from some sort of government check scam. This person's truly the devil. They are bound to whatever they've done here. They could have been purposely trying to create some sort of accident for you. A car accident. Clarify game over. What do we need to know about this game over? Boat. Something could have happened on a boat. Someone could live on like a houseboat. Somebody could be trying to sail away from something. This stalker, this neighbor could be trying to move away from something because they're guilty. Of fraud. It was on the split, now it's out. So somebody is fraudulent. This could be somebody from your past. You could have known that they were doing some type of fraud, and that could be why you're being stalked. There could be a message about money coming in with this Page of Pentacles. They could have been trying to create some sort of ending for you. They could have been fraudulently trying to create endings for you. They could have done this over and over and over again. And this could be why you know this person's an enemy or a fake friend. They're guilty of all this. There could be a female involved here in an affair. Clarify game over, please. Marriage, wedding. Somebody could have actually had an affair with someone, and or they married this person that they were having an affair with. So, okay, this is what I'm getting. Somebody committed fraud here, and they could literally be marrying the person that they did this fraud with in order to not have to say something in court or not be held accountable or testify in court. Yeah, something about someone passing or not passing. Someone passing by the hands of another. Let me put it that way. And you guys have to remember that if you guys are new to YouTube, there's certain words that cannot be spoken. Otherwise, videos will be suppressed. So, yeah, you could have intuitively already been aware of this situation. Your intuition told you something about a neighbor. We've also got jealousy. This person that had, this female who had an affair, perhaps with an earth sign, could have been jealous. This is why they kept doing things to create endings for you. They could have worked with an earth sign to create an accident. They don't want coming out. They want to keep this hidden. They want this to remain in the shadows. But this all could have stemmed from jealousy. Yeah. They could have been like jealous of your power, collective. They could have been jealous of your intuition. So you could be a natural born like witch that doesn't have to do anything. You could have such a good connection to your ancestors, your angels, and your spirit guides. This is what gives you this particular power, the power of an amazing intuition. This person's jealous of this. So they could have been wanting to create endings here because of it. Something about the beach. Somebody could have done something at the beach. They could have been trying to like lure you to the beach. This could be a celebrity, or you could be a celebrity. Now this could be any level of celebrity. Okay, so you could be, you know, this could be like a C-list celebrity. This could be a social media celebrity. This could be, you know, whatever. Somebody lied here. Somebody could have lied to a celebrity about you. We have healing. This celebrity may want to come in and heal these lies that were said, or some celebrity could have been tricked into something. All right, let's get another for military family. We have neighborhood. Somebody did something forbidden in your neighborhood. They could have met with somebody here to make you go missing. This was a bugaboo. They could have given your ID card to someone, or at some point this bugaboo stole your ID so they could create some sort of issue. Surveillance. So somebody could have used your ID to surveil you. So somebody could have stole your identification and then used that to surveil you. Somebody could have started some sort of surveillance in your neighborhood. I'm picking up like gang stalking energy here. They're getting karma for this. Whatever they did here that was forbidden, they're getting karma for this. There could be 3 women that were involved in your neighborhood, actually. Yeah, these people were a part of organized crime. Wow. Somebody could wear a black hat all the time. Or, yeah, they are going down. Can I get one more? Yeah, for this secret. They could have been trying to keep something a secret. They could have been doing something here with military family that was forbidden. Now they're trying to keep this hidden, that they were trying to make somebody go missing. They could have had a meeting about this karmic interference. They could have been partying, celebrating something, and they celebrated it too soon. Now they're getting karma. They wanted to keep, this organized crime wanted to keep something a secret. One more for hater. Yeah, these people could literally be like cultish in nature. So we've got cult, organized crime, and secret out here. And we have jail or prison. So this cult is going to jail or prison for organized crime in regards to your home, money, a bank statement. Whatever these people did was heartless because they were in debt. Somebody had the initial E, first, middle, or last. That's either a bugaboo or a hater. Or this could be this. Wow. This card got put back in the deck on accident, and it's come out again. So justice. Someone's getting justice for going to jail. They could be getting, you could be getting, sorry. Did I say they could be getting justice? You could be getting justice by them going to jail or prison. They could have tried to do some sort of manipulation with your mind, or they tried to manipulate something here to cause you to go in debt. These people could be seeing that you're not like everyone else, that this mind control manipulation didn't work on you because you're an alien. They could have been laughing about this and as they were celebrating, but now they're like concerned. Yeah, because they're getting legal proceedings. So if these people are like organized crime people, like a cult, right, that are doing secretive things behind the scenes, they could have been doing these things to other people, and it was like they never got caught. Nobody caught on to something here, but you caught on to this. And now you could be bringing in justice here for yourself and these other victims. This cycle is being closed out. Life insurance. So there could be something to do with life insurance here. And a family. Mother, father, child. That mother and father could be going to jail for manipulation, mind control. This was a crime of passion. They could have worked with a cult to do this. They could have also worked with a lover. Okay, let's just get 2 more. Ooh, this person could have been a caregiver. So this could be like a mother or a father that committed some sort of crime of passion, or this person is caregiving at the moment. They could be saying, oh, I can't do jail or prison time. I'm actually caregiving for someone. This caregiver could have tried to wanting to cause you to take yourself out. Somebody could have traveled to do something here. This caregiver could have traveled to commit some sort of crime of passion. Somebody could have said something about debt. That you were in debt to them. This could have been a female who said this, or a female caregiver that wanted you to take yourself out, or a female caregiver that was trying to manipulate something for life insurance. Justice is going to be coming in. This female could have been working with a cult. They're an accomplice in crime to a cult and organized crime. They're trying to keep this a secret, but they're going to be getting karma. They could have celebrated too soon. Okay, one more, and then we're going to close out. One more for expecting, please. Landfill. So this masculine hater is trash, you guys. And their spouse too. We have justice out here 2 times in jail or prison. All right, and what we have on the bottom of the deck is, yeah, you could be feeling like someone's threatening you. You could be this person's child, or this person is not innocent of trying to take someone out. With an earth sign, they could be regretting this. This male is, this could be a water sign or a Capricorn. This deck's upside down now. All right, let's move on. Somebody's plan that they wanted to keep like compartmentalized or together is unraveling. It's coming apart. Something's lifting up from the like the truth could be surfacing. So the reason I say that is because my card thing that has like the different tiers to put the cards in, it's coming apart, and it's probably because I'm trying to put too many cards in each slot. So it's essentially the little divider thing is coming up. It's sliding up. Let's just get some Kipper really quick. Clarify bugaboo. Expectation. This military family could have done something because they were expecting something. Somebody could be born on the 28th. Can I get one more? Poverty. Somebody could have been expecting to put you in poverty, collective. They could have thought if they surveil you that you would be scared or something. Someone could be 28 or 37. This could have been a wealthy man. This person could be born on the 13th of the month. This wealthy man could be part of this cult or this organized crime. This wealthy man could have something to do with wanting to take this house or something about a house. They could be in their thoughts about this house. So they decided to journey to do something here with organized crime because they didn't want their house to be taken or something. Somebody could be born on the 10th, 13th, 16th, or 20th. Or something could have happened in those years. Something could have happened like every 3 or 4 years. Yeah, this could have been to take this sudden wealth. So this particular person could have been wanting to become wealthy off of a home and a great fortune. So they thought about how they could do this, how they could journey to cause you poverty. This was their expectation. And justice is coming in for them taking this sudden wealth. This wealthy man could be a Scorpio that's getting judgment for this tower, 16. This tower is bringing in karma for them. Let's get a couple more, please. Ooh, these two just flipped out together. Community despair. This person's in despair. They could have a dog. They could literally be like this. Like embarrassed. There could be something about some sort of organization, like government or something like that here. This person could have tried to sacrifice you by getting some sort of higher organization to come in and do something. They could have, like, they could be getting jail or prison for contacting, like, the FBI or something like that to watch you. This could have all been to control something. This could have been to control, like, an empress energy. This doesn't have to be either masculine or feminine. This could be either. And we have marriage, number 3. Somebody could have tried to come in and create an issue when it comes to a relationship for someone born in March. They could have tried to break up, like, a marriage or something like that as well. This person could be in their thoughts about something here. It could be that they're in their thoughts about somebody who had red hair at one time, or if you may have red hair. This doesn't have to be like right now, but look at this. The person that he's thinking about looks like her. Somebody could be 34. And we have the number 16. So again, this could speak of some type of a tower. Somebody's thinking about how they can cause you a tower. This could have been at your occupation. They could be trying to literally stitch something together. See, she's sewing. They could be trying to stitch or manufacture something together. What else? Yeah, official person. Wow. And that actually, the other card that was on the bottom was courthouse. So official person in courthouse. So there could be an official person coming in and telling you about this, about a court date. Or somebody got a message of concern from an official person about court. OMG. This could have happened in 2022 and 2023. This could have something to do with something that transpired in 2014 or all the way back to 2005. All right, let's get some signs and then we will close out this reading. Actually, I want to get a positive message as well to close out the reading. If you guys like the way I read, please do subscribe. Or actually, I was going to say, meant to say, like the reading, but yeah, you can subscribe too. All right. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can I get some signs? Now, this could be your sign. This could be their sign. This could be, it could be the season in which something transpired. You guys, I put my plant outside because I overwatered it the other day, thinking that it would go outside and be warm and like soak up some of the water that I overwatered, because it was looking like sad, and now it looks like it's really sad. Somebody could be sad because they're behind bars now, or they're going to be behind bars. They may be saying, I'd rather be DEAD than be behind bars. This could be someone with Libra or Capricorn in their chart, or you could be a Libra or Capricorn. There could be a Leo here involved. Virgo could be involved. Scorpio. Pisces. Libra again. Pisces again. And one more. Gemini. All right, let's get a positive message to close out this reading, you guys. If this is something you guys have experienced, I'm really sorry. Family betrayals are like the worst, and they wreak the most havoc on our psyche. Because if you can't trust your own family, who can you trust, right? I mean, with family like this, who needs enemies, right? All right, let's get a positive message. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can I get a positive message for the collective to close out this reading? Oops. Just one or two. The blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. You may have a spontaneous awakening about something that's transpired here at a specific location. You could be being led to a specific location. This could be something that has to do with power. Or somebody could have done this because of your power. Read on this. $32 and why am I not finding this? They have this listed weird. Hold on. There we go. This is the weirdest table of contents I've ever seen. Okay, so we have blue flame number 40, and then we have activated earth 32. Okay, so let's read these. Oh, I turned right to it. I love it when that happens. All right. Activated earth. Ley lines are invisible pathways on the land along which energy travels. They can be sensed when we tune into them with our subtle senses. Also known as spirit paths, they've been compared to the meridian system of the body used in Chinese medicine, and they link sacred sites, stone circles, burial mounds, and places of worship worldwide. In Australian Aboriginal culture, song lines were the paths traveled by the creator's beings as they made the land and sea during the dreaming. These paths were recorded in the traditional songs and dances of the people, allowing them to access information about the land's history and to travel safely across great distances. Many believe that as we visit such sacred points on earth, something is activated within us. Something also Some also believe that by connecting with the land with devotion at these sacred places, something is activated within the planet too. Are you being called to travel to a sacred place that your soul remembers, or to tend the land you live on? To honor and acknowledge the known and unknown keepers of nature's spirits of the land? As you connect with the earth and honor its keepers, the land opens up more fully to hold you. The fruits provide more nourishment, and the guardians watch over you. All right, let's go to this next one here. So you could be actually being told to trust where you're being led when it comes to your intuition, collective, okay? So you could be like wanting confirmation for something. You have a powerful intuition that you should trust where it's leading you. We have the blue flame. Spontaneous awakening activation. This is a card of awakening and energetic upgrades. Perhaps you're going through a period of spontaneous awakening, receiving visions and having experiences that are out of the ordinary. In the West, little is known about the process of spontaneous awakening, and it can feel very scary when we're going through it alone. Elsewhere, they can be seen as auspicious experiences, with those going through them being treated with tender care. The blue beings are thought to be activating beings with great potential for healing and upgrading our cellular structures. They appear in moments of extreme awakening, activating a physical kundalini awakening and deep cellular and DNA healing. Many people glamorize the awakening process. However, in reality, it's much messier and more difficult than most of us believe. We must first let go of what we think we know for sure and how we make sense of the world. This isn't easy. The awakening process, even when it's spontaneous, takes a considerable amount of time to integrate, and awakening without integration can leave us feeling very ungrounded. If you're in the midst of an awakening, the process really never ends. Treat this time as a deeply sacred and Treat this time as deeply sacred and give yourself ample space to ground and integrate the extreme changes you are going through. So you could literally be getting some sort of a spontaneous awakening that someone is involved in something here that you really wish that they were not involved in. You could be going through an energetic upgrade at this time, giving you even more intuitive power. And so you could be aware of this going on, and you may be being called to really trust where you're being led, okay? You could be like being awakened as well by a light being, a spirit that's now in their light body. This could be ancestors, someone who's passed over. You could have actually seen this just like through like the corner of your eye or through your peripheral vision. Wow. All right, you guys. Well, I hope that this reading brought in some clarification or confirmation in regards to your situation. And really, quite honestly, I hope this reading doesn't resonate with anyone. I know it will. And I'm really sorry, but keep remembering that this is over with. This cycle is over with this bugaboo hater that got pleasure in your misfortune. But yeah, there's a lot that came out in this reading, you guys. So take it as you will. Remember, this is a collective reading. It is not a personal reading. So, yeah. So just keep all that in mind, and also remember that justice is coming in, and someone is going to go to jail or prison. All right? Just know you guys are so incredibly loved. I hope this helped, and I will see you guys on the next one. All right? Bye.